the gentleman's game or a den of deceit? Cricket has its share of dark secrets, and today we're diving deep into the scandals that shook the world. From legendary players to jaw-dropping betrayals, we're counting down the top 10 biggest match-fixing scandals in cricket history. Let's dive right in. 10. Maurice Odom. Starting off our countdown at number 10, we have Maurice Odom, a name that once brought pride to Kenyan cricket. In 2004, this star player found himself under the scrutiny of the International Cricket Council, accused of accepting bribes. The scandal was a dark cloud not just over Odom but also over Kenyan cricket, which was trying to make a mark on the global stage. A 5-year ban was imposed on him, a period that many speculated would be the end of his cricketing journey. However, Odom defied the odds and made a return to domestic cricket in 2009. While he managed to salvage his career to some extent, the scandal serves as a cautionary tale for upcoming cricketers. 9. Marlon Samuels. Coming in at number 9, we have Marlon Samuels, a cricketer who had a career many would envy. He was part of the West Indies team that clinched the ICC World 2020 in 2012. But rewind to 2008, and you'll find Samuels in a compromising situation. Accused of leaking team tactics to a bookmaker, he faced a 2-year ban from the sport. Telephone recordings seemed to be the nail in the coffin, providing enough evidence against him. Despite this setback, Samuels clawed his way back into the sport and continued to build a successful career. However, the scandal left a permanent stain on his reputation, one that even stellar performances couldn't completely erase. This story serves as a segue into our next scandal, showing that no player, no matter how accomplished, is immune to the lure of easy money. 8. Mervyn Westfield. Coming in at number 8, we have Mervyn Westfield, a name that sent shockwaves through English cricket. In 2012, Westfield found himself in handcuffs, accused of match irregularities during the domestic 2009 season. What makes this case stand out is that Westfield actually confessed to intentionally bowling a wide, all for a bribe of £6,000. The aftermath was swift and severe. He was sentenced to 4 months behind bars and received a lifetime ban from playing cricket in England and Wales. This scandal didn't just end a promising career, it also led to a nationwide debate on the integrity of the sport. Cricket boards across the country started tightening their regulations, aiming to ensure that no player could so easily tarnish the sport's reputation again. 7. Pakistan's no-ball scandal. Moving on to number 7, we dive into a scandal that rocked the very core of Pakistani cricket. In 2010, a sting operation by News of the World laid bare the ugly truth. Key players in the Pakistani national team were accepting bribes to deliberately play no-balls. Salman Butt, Mohammad Asif, and Mohammad Amir were the main culprits, and the International Cricket Council didn't waste time in handing out bans ranging from 5 to 10 years. But the story doesn't end there. In 2011, these players faced criminal charges and were sentenced to prison terms ranging from 6 to 32 months. This scandal was a massive blow to the credibility of cricket in Pakistan, leading to public outrage and calls for a complete overhaul of the country's cricket governance. It served as a grim reminder that the allure of easy money could corrupt even the most celebrated athletes. 6. Shane Warne and Mark Waugh. Coming in at number 6, we have a scandal that rocked the Australian cricket world. Shane Warne and Mark Waugh, two names synonymous with cricketing greatness, found themselves in a quagmire that no amount of spin bowling or elegant batting could get them out of. Back in the mid-90s, these two Aussie legends were caught providing pitch and weather information to an Indian bookmaker known as John the Bookmaker. The Australian Cricket Board initially tried to keep the lid on this boiling pot of controversy. However, when the news broke in 1998, it sent shockwaves through the cricketing community. Both players defended themselves, saying they never gave away any strategic information. But the damage was done. Their reputations took a hit, and fans were left questioning the integrity of the sport they loved. Interestingly, Shane Warne had testified against Pakistani captain Salim Malik for trying to bribe him, which made this revelation even more shocking. 5. Salim Malik. Moving on to number 5, we shift our focus from Australia to Pakistan, another cricket-loving nation. Salim Malik, a name that once evoked respect and admiration, became a symbol of one of cricket's darkest chapters. Malik, who had captained the Pakistani team and was considered a cricketing hero, found his world crumbling when he was accused of match fixing in the late 90s. Despite his vehement denials, the evidence stacked against him was too compelling to ignore. He became the first cricketer in the 21st century to receive a lifetime ban for match fixing. His career, which had spanned over 100 test matches, came to an abrupt and disgraceful end. The scandal didn't just affect Malik, it cast a long shadow over Pakistani cricket, leading to calls for reforms and stricter regulations. It served as a grim reminder that no one, no matter how high their pedestal, is immune to the temptations that come with fame and fortune. 4. Mohammad Azharuddin. Coming in at number 4, we have a tale that left an entire nation questioning its heroes. Mohammad Azharuddin, a name synonymous with Indian cricket in the 90s, found himself in a quagmire that would tarnish his legacy forever. In 2000, the cricket world was rocked when Hansie Cronje, a South African cricketer, implicated Azharuddin in a match-fixing scandal. According to Cronje, it was Azza who introduced him to the shadowy world of bookmakers. The Board of Control for Cricket in India, BCCI, and the International Cricket Council, ICC, acted swiftly, banning Azharuddin for life. The man who had captained India in multiple victories was suddenly a pariah, his records and achievements overshadowed by this dark chapter. Azharuddin claimed he was a victim of a conspiracy, even suggesting that his faith played a role in the accusations. In 2012, the Andhra Pradesh High Court lifted the ban, but the damage to his reputation was irreversible. 3. 2000 match-fixing controversy. Now, let's rewind a bit. Before Azharuddin's scandal came to light, another Indian cricketer had already sounded the alarm. At number 3, we're talking about the 2000 match-fixing controversy that started with Manoj Prabhakar. In 1998, Prabhakar approached the BCCI with shocking information, accusing a teammate of offering him a bribe of 25 rupees lakh to underperform in a match against Pakistan. The teammate in question? None other than cricket legend Kapil Dev. Although Kapil Dev was never proven guilty, the investigation led to a series of raids on the homes of prominent cricketers and officials. Mohammad Azharuddin and Ajay Sharma received lifetime bans, while others like Manoj Prabhakar and Ajay Jadeja were also implicated. The scandal was a watershed moment for cricket, leading to a loss of faith in the sport not just in India, but globally. It served as a grim precursor to the Azharuddin scandal, showing that even the most celebrated figures could be lured into the murky world of match fixing. 2. IPL fixing controversy. Coming in at number 2, just behind the infamous Hansie Cronje scandal, is a controversy that hit the heart of Indian cricket. The Indian Premier League, or IPL, is more than just a cricket tournament, it's a yearly festival celebrated by millions. So, when allegations of spot fixing surfaced during its 6th season, the nation was stunned. 3 players from the Rajasthan Royals, Ajit Chundila, Ankit Chavan, and S. Srisant, found themselves under the scrutiny of the Delhi police. But the rabbit hole went deeper. The investigation expanded to include 23 other individuals, some of whom were far removed from the cricket field. We're talking about actors and co-owners, people you'd least expect to be involved in such a scandal. The most shocking part? These individuals were suspected of having ties to notorious underworld figures like Kota Shakil and Dawood Ibrahim. While some, like Srisant and Chavan, were eventually acquitted due to insufficient evidence, the damage was done. The scandal cast a long shadow over the IPL, leading to increased vigilance and scrutiny in subsequent seasons. 1. Hansie Cronje. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the number 1 spot on our list. The Hansie Cronje scandal is often considered the darkest chapter in cricket history. This South African cricket legend was adored by fans worldwide, making his downfall all the more shocking. In 2000, Delhi police released recordings of conversations between Cronje and Sanjay Chawla, a notorious member of the Indian betting syndicate. At first, Cronje vehemently denied all allegations. However, as the evidence piled up, he had no choice but to confess. The repercussions were immediate and severe, a lifetime ban from cricket. But the story doesn't end there. In 2002, Cronje died in a mysterious plane crash, sparking rumors that he was silenced to prevent him from revealing more names involved in match fixing. That wraps up our countdown of shocking match fixing scandals in cricket. If this video opened your eyes, hit the like button and subscribe for more. Ring that bell so you won't miss our next video. Share with friends and drop a comment on what you'd like to see next. Stay tuned.